Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dip, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Good Friday. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today to talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And it might not be the longest show ever because, again, there's not much news when there is a literal holiday, and it is Good Friday, and we are celebrating the fact that somebody made the biggest sacrifice for us, for humanity, and his name was Jesus. And so thank you, Jesus, for everything that you have done for us. We love you. And I don't know, this year I'm like really feeling Good Friday in a way like I've never felt it before, and it's probably because I really understand what it means, and it's just so beautiful. And so we're gonna get into crypto news, and if you guys want to talk more about Jesus, we could do that later. But I definitely wanted to hop on today, despite the holiday, do some news with you guys. And just spend some time with you. On Monday, I'm considering taking the day off for Easter just to really like celebrate it and like be in the peace with it. Considering that we have like a lot of travel coming up, and we're going to Bitcoin conference at the end of the month. So I figured I could take Monday to just enjoy the holiday, chill, and focus on Bitcoin conference. So we're gonna get after it though. I want to say good morning to every single one of you guys. As you say good morning to me, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, which includes Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then go up with Uphold. Hello, Raphael. Nice to see you. Let's take a look. We also have a subscriber goal, guys. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, a subscriber goal of 25,270. Let's get 6 more today. Tube says, good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the beautiful comments everywhere in chat. You guys are the sweetest people ever, and I appreciate you more than you understand. We're going to get into the news. Like I said, again, it's not like heavy news. There's not a lot of headlines today, but I'm bringing them to you. We're going to get to the market recap. Oh, frick. Wow, that was loud. I just like blew out my eardrums. I hope I didn't hurt anybody else with that one. We're going to say good morning to everyone, and then we're going to do the market recap. So let's say good morning. Say good morning to me, please. I want to see good mornings everywhere. I need to see so many good mornings that like I'm overwhelmed. I really would love some hearts. Can I have like a lot of hearts in the chat? I just want love today. I want today to be about love and just sacrifice for other people. And I just love that. I love that. Let's just do something good. Real McCoy said, I watched your show and the next day you had 3 bots claiming to be me. Oh, shoot. Guys, please block them. Real McCoy, thank you so much for watching the show. 2 says, you have, oh, shoot. I can't see your comment. Guys, can you please go to YouTube? I cannot see your comments. They're too teeny, weeny, tiny. One ugly runner says, good morning from Cape Coral. Biggest Ricky, did I do my homework on GameStop? What's going on with GameStop? I want to know what's going on with GameStop. Okay, let's say good morning to everyone. Do I need to lower the volume on my mic? Also, let me know. So we have. Oh,
you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're
Happy
welcome.
Easter. Hatching chick
Oh,
emoji. Red
thank
heart
you.
emoji.
That's so
Hatching
cute.
chick emoji. Red heart emoji. Hatching 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 chick emoji.
Thank you. Cyberman said, I'm in both streams. Oh, shoot, Cyberman, pimp it. Let's say good morning to everyone. We got Crypto Surfer. We got David Bowles, Doge Bull. We got Mama Shadow. We got Peas, Jim. As always, thank you to Black Hat. Guys, we have a members-only after show as well. So please make sure you're a member of the YouTube channel. We'll be in there after this live stream ends. I see backup. We got Elric. Good morning, Ray K. I'm watching out for my P.O. box today. I'm watching out. Right, Jesse, Aquarian. Good morning, Chipper. Good morning. Nice to see everybody. Rob C. Robert Ferguson is here. Ben Spada. Nice to see you. Jim, our Belgian bestie. Mike Mazzone and Yukio are on X. We got Fitz. John Legend has all his emojis. I love that. Who else is here? I'm definitely missing people. Oh my gosh, yay. I'm just seeing so many hearts in the chat. That makes me so happy. Right One House, MK San, Gloria, good morning. Raul Fibonacci, good morning. Alrighty. Hi. It's Easter. I am so happy. I'm just so happy. I could literally just, that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel. Let's say good morning to each other. Say good morning to each other. Don't say good morning to me. Say good morning to each other in the chat. We're going to get into the podcast. We have things that we got to report on. Am I right? Let's do it. Okay. Boomdock Saint, good morning. Another Raphael in chat. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Stefano said Otter Gang on the live. Oh my gosh. Are we getting rated by Otter Gang? Oh my gosh, please have Alex raid in here today. That would be so fantastic. Let's get into the market recap, guys. Stable is not so stable, down 20.9%. Algo is up 15%. Render is up about 11%. Yo, Zach XBT, which is going to be our spotlight today, came out like 20 minutes ago. He released the Circle files. Oh, we knew this was coming. We're going to take a look at that. Boom. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, where again, this is the clean chart I like to show you before I get into my chaos. But look at this chart. Again, we just keep fighting 68K, and I don't like it. I really don't. We're at $66,640 at the moment. Again, we need to close above 67.7, but our bearish level to watch is 60K. We've been saying that for quite a while. A red dot has been freshly printed here on Market Cipher, and the VWAP is below that zero line. It is officially bearish. Money flow is flat going into Easter weekend. And we also have the RSI that's mid-bear at the moment as well. So it's a no Bitcoin BS on TikTok. Oh no, never that. never the Bitcoin BS on this podcast. Never ever. We're going to get into breaking news headlines, which is the fact that the WAR continues, and I got nothing else to say about that besides I just got to tell you the news because it affects oil and whatever. Let's get through the shenanigans. I just want peace and love in the world. Let's just get through that first. Like, I really want peace and love in the world. Like, I'm grieving Jesus today. I really am grieving Jesus. And I know I'm not supposed to, that like, I'm supposed to be like very happy about, like, I am very happy about what Jesus did for us, but it's making me sad that someone had to die to do that. And so now I'm like scrolling Twitter, and I'm seeing that an American fighter jet has just gone down in Iran, and the Iranian government is having a search party sent out for them. And the Iranian TV said, whoever finds this pilot, because there was an ejection seat and all of that, if this pilot is found, whoever turns them in will be given a very hefty reward. So apparently there's a search party going out on the American side and in the Iranian side to capture this pilot. This is breaking news, guys. The American fighter jet shot down. Iran is trying to capture the pilot while the U.S. launches a massive search and rescue operation. Seems Iran shot down an F-15 fighter jet and is continuing or trying to capture the pilot. This is the first time a country intentionally shot down an American fighter jet since 1999, 27 years ago. And the first time since the Iraq War, a pilot was captured. In Iraq, it was two Apache Apache, I think is how you say it, helicopter pilots. Iranian TV just put out a statement that says anyone who captures the U.S. pilot alive will receive a valuable reward. This is unconfirmed, but many indicators are pointing at this being true. And then they immediately go to that the F-15 is worth like $80 to $100 million. Like, it's not about the money. And it's just like, we're spending so much money on this war, yes. But why are we talking about price tags on a plane when this is a person? You know? This is a person. That has gone down. And it's just like, I'm too emotional to do this podcast today. I have to say, like, I'm way too emotional to be doing this podcast, which is why I'm trying to make it so freaking short, because I'm seeing things like this and it is so devastating. This is why the past few weeks I was like, man, I need to take like the weekend off of social media, because it's just getting to a point where it's over freaking whelming. It is overwhelming. And Apache, thank you, Apache. It's just so sad. It is so sad. And so I just pray for this individual. And again, talking about money, the price tag, when we just print unlimited amounts of money, like, money is so irrelevant because there's an infinite amount. Just freaking print more. Like, it's so sad. It is so freaking sad. So I just wanted to share that, and I just pray for this pilot and that they get home safe. And all of our troops come home. Bring them freaking home, dude. Like, this is getting ridiculous. But yeah, no, this is so sad. So darn sad. Hello, Uncle Billy. Nice to see you. Iranian money is worthless. Are they paying in USD or BTC? Like, this is the thing. It's like, yeah, Iran, its currency is worthless. So how are they buying things right now? It's because they have secret stashes of money somewhere. That's why. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to find this guy. I'm sure they're going to find this pilot, but it's just freaking killing. It's killing my soul. One house says, touch grass, eat sushi, and listen to the winds. You know what, dude? Like, that is the best advice ever, and I might actually follow that word for word. Like, after this, I was planning on, like, doing this podcast, going outside, and just, like, literally going outside to touch grass. And then going and maybe, like, I was going to ask my friends to go get sushi with me tonight. So, like, you really just know me. One house knows me. You guys know me better than I know myself. You guys know I need a sushi roll today. I do. We will be okay. Faith is the substance of that hoped for and the evidence that not found. Hebrews 11:1. Amen, Uncle Billy. That's why you're my uncle. This is why he's my uncle. He brings me back to the Lord. We got the CFTC. We're going to go talk about headlines. I'm just devastated, y'all. Andrew Cameron said, I think younger people really need to start studying the never-ending war that the U.S. has been involved in. I mean, yeah, no, we are out of touch. That's why I do this podcast, guys. This is why I do this podcast, is because I really want to educate people and tell people what they don't know. Like, you know, some of my friends follow this podcast now, and they literally didn't know any of this stuff. What's going on in the world, or crypto, or money, like, no one knows what's going on. That's why I do this podcast. So that way I could bring Gen Z into knowing what's happening. Bring them literally in the know. Bring them in the know. It's just so crazy. Did Alex actually raid in here, or did he like end his stream? Oh no, he didn't raid in. Oh no, Papa O. I think he raided into Piper Academy. That's why. Okay, got you. Well, shout out to Pipers. They'll probably be over here soon. We're going to go talk about the CFTC real quick, because they're suing Illinois, Arizona over prediction markets. And I think the reason why, and if I'm really like going to get into the nitty gritty here, I do believe that, wait, I got to really think about this one. The timeline is just iffy for me. So they have Crypto Bros do the work, which is Polymarket and Kalshi, and then build prediction markets, and then start a beef, and the states go and sue Kalshi and Polymarket, take down some of their revenue, have them spend money somewhere else, and then maybe again make them broke, dry them out, essentially, just for the CFTC to say, oh, we actually have federal oversight of prediction markets, and that clears the way for JP Morgan, because Jamie Dimon was like, hey, yo, like, we might have prediction markets. So what if the plan is to script out all of these fake lawsuits with the states in order for the feds to gain that federal oversight? And then once they gain federal oversight, then the banks are cleared by the feds yet again to do whatever they want. Because if the banks have a prediction market, that means it's going to be a complete private system. We won't be able to see anything that's going on. Versus Profex, who's a new partner of this channel, and Polymarket, you could see where the money goes. So this is a federal plan for the banks to get paid once again. That, I'm going to tell you, that's my tinfoil hat conspiracy. It's blatantly obvious to me. It might not be to everyone else. That's why I said it to you. And I would love if you could agree with me or not. Like, tell me, do you think this is just one big game plan for the banks? I think it is yet again. This is all scripted. It's all scripted by the 0.01 percenters. The CFTC and the DOJ filed lawsuits against Illinois, Arizona, Connecticut, and various state officials on Thursday over their efforts to shut prediction markets down. Illinois, alongside numerous other states, sent cease and desist letters to some prediction market providers, arguing that the companies were offering sports gambling products that should be regulated under state law. The CFTC has argued that the prediction markets are offering swap products, which are regulated under the Commodity Exchange Act, and therefore under the executive jurisdiction of that regulator. In the lawsuits, they continued their argument, saying Illinois' efforts intrude on the CFTC's role and that the federal law preempts state regulations even in this matter. The filing says event contracts are derivatives instruments that enable parties to trade on their predictions about whether a future event, which may relate to economics, elections, climate, sports, or anything of a potential financial, economic, or commercial consequence, will occur. This, I would say, is ultimately an attack on free speech as well. Because why can't we vote on something? Why can't we vote on something and get paid if we're right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. See, it's just like there's so many pros and cons to both. But at the same time, like if this is really America, if we want to put our money where our mouth is, why can't we go and do that? Why do we need the feds to oversee it? Why do the states not want us to have that free speech? Oh, it's because they want the banks to control the speech. And if the banks don't like you, they don't like your opinion, then you don't have a bank account, they take it away from you, and better yet, you won't be able to take part in their prediction markets. What? Did we just crack the code again? It's sickening. It's sickening what these people do. It's very interesting how intricate they are in their planning. Like these elites are very, very strategic. Very strategic. And you notice how, like, you know, there's always somebody that's a part of these companies that goes and works with the feds. Almost all the time. Or vice versa. Someone that worked for the feds goes and works for these companies. Very interesting. Frenchie, hello. Gio says, so no shout out for Gio. Okay, even though it's Good Friday. You know what? Gio comes in here with this animosity. Did he say hi first? Did he say hi in a nice way first? Can I get a shout? Where was the hi, good morning, happy Good Friday, stay blessed? Like none of that. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like this animosity. Because they want their cut, of course. The banks want their cut. The banks want their cut. Just like Gio wants a GM. That ain't gonna happen. Okay. The 401 situation is annoying too. I'd rather have access to legit Bitcoin. Yes, I agree. And why do certain people determine how you invest in your 401k, what funds, what's in each fund? It's again fake. It's fake. Oh, but don't worry, this is gonna be for your retirement. Pay taxes now or pay taxes later. But what if I'm sorry. I was gonna get I was gonna get pretty doomsday right there. But what's the point? And you know what's so wild? Like, we're paying taxes. You know what? Where's Theo Vaughn when you need him? Where's Theo Vaughn? Where's Theo Vaughn? Because you know what? Theo Vaughn said a lot of good things yesterday. Hold on. I gotta pull this clip up. It's like a 30-second clip. Here you go. I'm gonna let Theo say it for me because it's not my words, it's his.
Government does not, obviously, is not here to help the people.
Obviously.
They've been compromised.
That's true.
So are there any rules against when people, but the crazy part is we're working to pay the taxes to keep them doing, it's like, and that starts to make you feel sick.
And they're not responsible for any of the fraud and waste.
Yeah. Our government does not.
Thank you, Mr. Crank. Keep up the zest, he says. Thank you. Theo said it for us, babes. He did. He was like, what are we doing? We're paying taxes for what? So they could go and print more money. So they could go and print more money. Where's Nayib Bukele when you need him? Where's Nayib Bukele when you need him? Nayib Bukele's a darn savage. I gotta say. Remember when he said this about our taxes as well? Love him. Love Sir Nayib. We need more Nayib in this world. We do. We freaking do. He should lead our country.
The problem is high taxes, but they're wrong. Of course, high taxes are extremely high here in the United States. I give you that. The real problem is not the high taxes themselves, but the fact that they are not even really funding the government. Not even those high taxes, higher than a lot of places in the world, not even those taxes are really funding the government. So who's financing the government? Government is financed by treasury bonds. And who buys the treasury bonds? Mostly the Fed. And how does the Fed buy them? By printing money. But what backing does the Fed have for that money being printed? The treasury bonds themselves. So basically, you finance the government by printing money out of thin air. Well, so if the government can print the limited amounts of money out of thin air, why do they collect taxes?
Did this freeze out for you guys?
The answer is simple, but
Are we frozen? Hello? Hello? Are we good? Am I frozen? Okay. I hope we're okay right now. Okay, we were frozen? Okay. All right, so that's good. I thought my internet cut out. I was like, wait, my whole computer just froze. But yeah, why are we paying such high taxes when they could just print more money? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. Something I ask myself every day, and it's just like we're fighting this battle. Like, people are working multiple jobs when there's 14 magic money computers on Capitol Hill. I question that every day. I'm sitting here like, what are we working for? What do we, like, Elon Musk and Doge found 14 magic money computers on Capitol Hill. No one talks about it. And we're working for dollars. When they could just enter an amount, send it to anyone, anywhere. And you see these files that we speak about all the time. You know where it comes from? It comes from the fact that it's funded by dollars and kept in a system that wants to just keep pushing us. They want to push us until we can't be pushed anymore. And maybe that's the plan. Because once we're pushed to a point that we can't be pushed anymore, that's when the dollar collapses. It really is. Really is. I question everyone. I question everything. And that's what you need to keep doing. You need to keep questioning things. Coinbase is trying to become a bank, and it seems like they're doing that because they won their initial bank regulator nod for a trust charter. This is major news. Coinbase said on Thursday they received an initial approval for a national trust company charter from the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the OCC. The approval is not final. It's a conditional green light that sets requirements Coinbase must meet before it can receive the full charter. So why Kraken and Coinbase, which, yay, besties, go ahead, go get your bank charter. What about Caitlin Long? What about Custodial Bank? Like, why? Why are we pushing certain innovators out? And it makes me think Coinbase getting this national bank charter, if they continue and meet these requirements, which I'm sure they will, makes me wonder about USDC. What's USDC's role? Is it going to be the future CBDC? The future digital dollar, since maybe they might outlaw CBDCs, or maybe in the interim, they'll just use USDC. Well, ZachXBT came out with the Circle files this morning. What does he have to say? We're actually going to find out together. Don't forget, in 2023, there were 5 bank runs, over 5 bank runs. The first one was Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, and everyday people had their money in that bank, and then the bank shut down, and yeah, people were waiting outside like it was Black Friday of 2008 trying to buy a flat screen TV. Maybe a new air conditioner if they lived in Brooklyn. Anyway, the bank failed. Who was in that bank? Circle. Actually, Circle depegged at the time. And according to ZachXBT, there's been over $420 million in compliance failures since 2022. Isn't that very interesting? And so I would like to go through this, and I want your opinions on what is happening, especially because we know that the US does not like Tether, and I think it's for a reason, because they're trying to give liquidity to USDC, and I don't really know why that is. I really don't know why that is. I trust Tether. I love Tether. If only they would let me trade it in the US, it would be a better place. ZachXBT says, welcome to the Circle files. Again, this is the issuer of USDC. $420 million plus in alleged compliance failure since 2022, including 15 cases of the regulated stablecoin issuer taking minimal action against the illicit funds. Circle operates USDC, a centralized stablecoin, again pegged 1-to-1. Its token contract includes a freeze blacklist function, and its terms of service explicitly state it reserves the right to restrict access for suspected illicit actors in its sole discretion. On April 1st, Drift Protocol was exploited for $280 million. The exploiter used CCTP to bridge over $230 million of USDC to Solana, from Solana to ETH across 100 plus transactions, despite the attacker laundering funds over 6 consecutive hours across Circle's own native bridge. Nothing was frozen. In January, there was another exploitation, and 3 million USDC sat in the exploiter's address for 2 days. Both law enforcement and private sector experts submitted temporary freeze requests to Circle. Both were unsuccessful. What is this? On May 22nd, there was another exploit for over $200 million, and nothing. Circle blacklisted the address 1 month later. After the Circle, the USDC has already been converted to ETH. Same thing in 2022. It goes back and back and back. But what I do know about Circle is that they will just censor people when they're told to do it by certain 3-letter agencies. So I think it's just very interesting to me how they just keep allowing certain activity to go through. Why is that? And this is a good disclaimer by ZachXBT. It says, Circle builds good products. I hold USDC myself. This isn't a post about hoping they collapse, but the decisions they've made around compliance have had real consequences for real people. 9 figures lost from the ecosystem because of repeated inaction across 3 years, law enforcement requests, private sector requests, and their own infrastructure. The $420 million plus figure only accounts for major public cases. The real figure is likely significantly higher. Where's Tether when you need him? That's my question. Where's Tether? I want Tether. Where's Tether? I'm Team Tether. Can we get rid of that scammer that's in the YouTube chat, please? But yeah, no, that's the T. That's the T for you. When purchasing goods and services. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting how they choose to go about that, Circle. Anyways, we're going to go and talk about coins to watch. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I don't know if you guys want to ask any questions today, what you guys want to do today. But I have an after show for you guys. And we're just going to get into coins to watch because this is important. We're going to watch our coins. Someone called me Monica from Friends. I don't think I look like Monica, do I? She was gorgeous when the show first started too. Edge is up 38%, leading our gainers. Algo's up 13%. Render is up 10.5%. We have Quant up 7.5%, and Meme Core up 6.7%. Loser, stable, not so stable, down 17%. Midnight is dark, down about 8%. Just is just down 2.4%. Sun is down 1.9%, and Morpho down 2%. Let's get some ETH and Litecoin emojis out here. We're still trying to hold support above $2,000 ETH. That's good. Let's do it. We're also looking at Litecoin that's at $52. And Litecoin is the right coin. And everybody loves Litecoin. Can we smash the likes pretty please? I would love to get some likes here. I would love to get some likes. What are my thoughts on Bitcoin backed loans to purchase a home? Freaking Geo, I can't. I think it's interesting. I think it's a way to use the system. If you could use the system, do it. What I thought was very interesting about it was that in order to get, like, you could put your Bitcoin up for collateral. You never have to sell it, which is ACEs. And it remains the same. Like, if you if you have one Bitcoin as collateral, then what's great about it is that you could literally, it doesn't matter if the Bitcoin sorry, I think I have makeup under my eye. That if the Bitcoin price goes down, it still doesn't matter. So it's still there. It's still technically collateral. We only have 55 likes, so there's no possible way we could get a rave done today. No possible way. Guys, we need to smash the like. This is getting insane. We're getting held back on a major front right now, and I don't like it. Thoughts of Iran charging Bitcoin to travel through the Strait of Hormuz. Oh my word. Dude, the Strait of Hormuz charging Bitcoin, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine that happening. If it does, I mean, it's something that can't be stopped, so they could evade sanctions with it. Bitcoin still rules the world. I agree, J-Mac. My bestie comp over there with the hearts, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I cannot with some of these comments. But today is Good Friday, nonetheless. And I hope that you guys are enjoying Good Friday. That even if you don't celebrate, if maybe you need some intro to it, then you could ask me any questions. I'm like trying to answer questions today because people are asking me about it. Hello, Driftman. Welcome. Corvette. Like, I'm sure it's happening. Listen, we're getting after it. We're getting after it. And there's a lot of stuff happening in this world that is not okay. Are we finally going to get the Clarity Act signed? Honestly, the Clarity Act is bad. It's bad. It's not going to give us anything good unless they completely fix it. So I don't care about, the wording. If what's in it is not good, then get rid of it. Get rid of it. If it's bad, it's bad. It's like saying, this milk is sour, but I'm still going to make ice cream with it anyway. Just because you went and continued to make the ice cream with sour milk doesn't mean when the ice cream is done that the milk still ain't sour. The ice cream is still bad. The product is still bad if the ingredients are bad. So it doesn't matter if you have some words and change what the words are. If they still mean the same thing, then the whole thing is rotten. The whole thing is rotten. That's what I would compare it to. It is so freaking sad. It is so sad, right, Poe? Hello, Poe. But yeah, no, it irks my soul. It irks my soul. It really does, because it's a banker bill. It's not about the people, and it devastates me. It absolutely devastates me. Green tea ice cream is fantastic. I would agree with that. But yeah, so Monday, I'm not sure if we're going to do a show on Monday. Like I said, I really want to enjoy the holiday. I'm probably going to end up going live on Monday because the guilt is going to overtake me. But I definitely want to enjoy this holiday this weekend. So I'm probably not going to be as active on social media. I'll probably be posting every day. I'm definitely going to be posting on Sunday for Easter. There's no way I'm going to let that freaking slide. But I just want to make sure that you guys are spreading love and peace throughout the weekend. Do I like matcha? That's a great question. My friend actually made matcha for me a few weeks ago, and it was good. It was a vanilla matcha. So it was like a little bit more sweet, I guess, than the regular. But I do like this matcha green tea mochi that I have. It is absolutely fantastic. But I don't know. I just want to read scripture to you guys. You can't pay me to take a day off. I know, I'm crazy. I just genuinely love my job. That's why, like, I genuinely love what I do every day. But I know, like, sometimes I need to, like, actually just, like, take the day and relax, right? Travis from Tennessee, thank you for joining today. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you guys are here, can you guys say hi to me? I need some highs and hearts in the chat. Mochi, I love mochi. You don't know what mochi is? Mochi is fantastic. Randy will miss us. I know, I do. By the time like Monday morning rolls around, I'm like ready to be back on the Zest. What is my favorite book in the Bible? Oh my gosh, that is, you see, I'm like trying to finish out the whole Bible. Obviously you can see where I haven't really covered yet. You know what I mean? Howdy, Superman. My favorite book in the Bible. Wow, that's really hard. That is really hard. Probably the Psalms. Of course, all the Gospels. I mean, the whole Gospel is fantastic. I mean, even, whatchamacallit, like, Paul's letters are so good, just, like, telling you what love is. And I think that's probably what really, like, shifted my mind on a lot of things is when Paul explained what love is. And I just, maybe we could even go into that because it is so good, like what Paul says in his letters, hold on, about love. It's just so, it just like really changed my life when I read this passage. Where is it? No, this is not it. Hold on. Can someone give me the verse? What is it? Is it 1st or 2nd Corinthians? Okay. Oh my god, I have so many bookmarks, guys. This is my problem. Oh my god, I have it. Okay. All right. First Corinthians, guys, chapter 13. It says, okay. It says, if I speak human or angelic tongues but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so that I can move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. And it says, this is what changed my life. These three verses, 4-7. It says, I'm literally going to cry because it's like it hits me so hard. It says, wow, I can't even it's getting blurry. Things are getting blurry. It says, love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, is not boastful, it is not arrogant, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not irritable, it does not keep a record of wrongs. Love finds no joy in unrighteousness, but rejoices in truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. And then it says these most important 3 words I think I've ever read, and it says love never ends. It literally says love never ends. And man, that just it just rocks my soul, because it's just when it's just people seek a lot of earthly love a lot of the time. And I think that's a human reaction. A human reaction is to seek earthly love, because that's what we think we should be fulfilled by, but it's actually not. And when you realize that God is love, then you don't need to seek anything else. It's more of an addition that comes into your life. And so it's so good, because then it says, now these 3 remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. So you could have faith, you could have hope, but the greatest thing is love, because if you have love, you can have everything else. So I just thought that was so beautiful. And it says, pursue love and desire spiritual gifts, and especially that you may prophesy. So it's just so beautiful. And that just really changed my life. And so I just hope that all people see that, whether you're a Christian or not, but it's so important just to know that love is above all else. And the only thing that is stronger than fear is hope and love, and to have faith that things are going to work out, and they will. And so, yeah, I didn't like really like mean to like bring this out today. I just had this like by my side. I had the Bible by my side today because I just really wanted this here. And so, yeah, just be good. You know, love people. Just do good for others. That's all I'm asking for this week. I know that we're getting censored. I know we're being massively suppressed. And I don't care. I don't. Because I know that we're not working for earthly numbers or viewers, or we're not looking for these earthly forms of validation. We're looking for that heavenly validation. We're working for a heavenly currency. I really don't, like, I see things so different now than I did last year. Like, you know, and before that, like my whole life, what have I been looking for? And I feel like that's the biggest problem that people have today is like, they're searching for something. They're searching for love. They're searching for truth. Because in a world that's so full of just negativity and fear selling and certain things selling, it's just like, that's not what this is about. It's truly not that. And that's why I'm so happy that I was brought into Bitcoin as well, because I was like, oh my gosh, like all these things tied together. Because if we have purchasing power, then we could go and change the world and spread the gospel. And the gospel is just the good news. It is the good news. It is the best news humanity has ever had and ever will have. It's just so important. It is so freaking important, guys. It is so important. This is the gospel is the good news. And if you know the good news, you accept the good news, then you are saved. And so, yeah, the good news is that Jesus died for our sins, and he died on that cross. And if you believe that he died on the cross for our sins, and you choose to repent, then there you go. You have your first class ticket to heaven. That's it. And it's just so beautiful, and I just love it. And so I'm just so grateful to be in a space where I can even say these things. So yeah, that's really all I got. And I just wanted to say that to you today. And I know this show wasn't super deep today. Joe Plumber said 1 Corinthians 15:28, in the end, God will be in us all. You know what really rocked my world this morning? I have to share this too. Where's the gospel? John. Was it the last line of John or the last line of Matthew that really shook my core? Hold on. Excuse me, can I get to this last page, please? No. Wait, it was Matthew. Hold on, I gotta get into Matthew. Okay, hold on. This like really sent me for a spiral. It says, the last line of Matthew, it says, go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them, teaching them to observe everything I commanded, and remember, I am with you always to the end of age. I'm with you always to the end of age. That was the last line of Matthew 28, verse 20. I'm with you always till the end of age. Amen to that. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. If you have not yet, please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Thank you for supporting this channel. Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Stay blessed. We are going to go ahead and go into Discord right now, go hang out with each other. So go to Discord. Thank you guys so much. Stay blessed. Have a beautiful, holy weekend. And I will maybe see you on Monday. We will see. We will see if I come back on Monday. We'll I don't know yet. I might stream on Monday. Most likely I will. But I know I should probably take the day off and enjoy the holiday. So I'll keep you guys posted. Have a beautiful day. Happy Friday. Please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. I will see you in Discord. And as always, stay zesty. Mwah. Bye.